I'm live. You know what? We're telling your followers that you started the live chat. Okay. Oh, somebody joined. Hello, folks. Oh, let's see here. I don't know what I'm doing. Where did it? I thought I hit the thing. Andrew, where are you? Hi, Kelly. Hey! I don't know what I'm doing. Uh, this is the top-notch entertainment you can expect from me. I hope you guys are having a lovely day. Let's see. Did I? I'm waiting for Andrew. Waiting. Hi, everybody. I hope you're having just a swell day. I know that I am. It still just says waiting for Andy, so I don't know. You're just stuck with me. How's your day going? I'm sitting outside on my deck, which sounds a lot fancier than it is. I'm actually just surrounded by dog poop and a mop. This is the behind-the-scenes access that, as a follower of the Andy Show on Instagram, you get. So I hope feels like real exclusive you're getting here. Still says I'm waiting for Andy. Florida is hot, Allison. I bet it is. It is quite nice outside. I am not lost. Do you guys see? Oh, Andy's going to request again. Okay. All right. So, gotta wait for that. Waiting.
Here we are.
We
Hey,
did it.
you
Look
worked
at
it
that.
out, you big sweetheart. Look at you.
Yeah. Look at that. You have a
You did it.
tripod, don't you?
I do. I
I
have a
don't.
tripod.
I
Yeah.
don't.
No,
So,
because I did the one. I did the one with Cece the other day, and I didn't use the tripod, and so it was. And my arms were very tired because
I bet.
I flew in from somewhere else, and my arms were tired. So
Right. So much
yeah,
flying.
so
Mine
much
just feels
flying.
like I'm just in a Jason Bourne movie. It's going to be a really
Yeah.
intense chat.
You got that Coke bottle. I look a
Yeah.
little orange right now. Let's see here. I got the light on this bitch.
It's a
There
Mexican
we
Coke,
go.
you know,
There we
Cinco
go.
de Mayo and all.
Cinco de Mayo. Is today Cinco de Mayo?
It is.
I
Yeah.
have no idea what day it ever is.
Oh, I don't
So,
either.
is that too blue? There we go. That's a little too orange. I can't decide what I like the most. This
I
tripod
mean,
has a little light on it, so I'm fucking with it.
I was wondering how you were doing that. I'm just stuck with pale. That's
I can't figure out
that's
what.
the
Maybe
color
I'll
I
just do
have.
it like all of them.
Yeah, there you
Just
go. It's like an Oompa Loompa thing you got going on.
yeah. Well, we'll stick with this one. This one's like the natural setting. I don't know.
The Robert Redford film.
This is the most Robert Redford-y one. So, Joe, hello, welcome to our live right now. Does everyone have their homework ready? Joe, where are you? Are you in a fucking wind tunnel right now? What is happening?
Is it windy?
Yes, it's windy. It's as windy as
Oh,
Rob. It's windy like Robert Redford
hold
in
on. Let
there.
me out. Is this better?
Yes, it is better.
Okay.
I've
I don't
got
know
my
how it works.
AirPods in, but I'm in on the interior of a home right now. So,
Now we're good now.
all right. So now what we need to do is you have to figure out how to get the questions on here, which
Oh,
it may be a while.
now I'm gonna guess. Is it the question mark icon?
It is indeed the question mark icon.
Well, and here are the questions.
Here they are. I can't see them, so you're the one who decides. You're the great decider. Holy shit, Rumpelstiltskin. Look at the wind is insane.
I'm in a hurricane.
Do you not have a home you can go into? I'm too orange. There we go. Too
Should I
orange.
go inside? Is it distracting?
It's distracting to the players.
Well, I don't want to do that. All right, I'm going to go inside.
All right. Hello, everyone. Joseph appears to be in some sort of zoo of some kind, botanical gardens. He's up in there. How many people here have ever seen the Andy Show before? Because Joe is the co-host on the show, and he's also my cousin, and he's also the star and creator of Average Joe, which is a reigning achievement. Many people ask every day, when are we going to bring back Average Joe? And you always say, "Hey, fuck you." And that's I think it's rude when you say that to people, but that's just how you are as a person.
It is. I'm a real asshole, and I don't like people.
All right, my sweet asshole. Why don't you pull up some questions here?
Young Palais Bowie wants to know, how are you all coping with this crazy shit?
Joseph, would you like to answer this first?
So I have resorted to buying minuscule, cheap objects on Amazon and then waiting for them to arrive. Like, it gives me hope every day that, those bag clips are arriving in 4 days. And that's how I'm processing time.
Okay.
Buying a lot of random shit that I don't need. Very cheap stuff, of course. And then, I've just been going on a lot of walks.
Doing your walkabouts.
Yeah.
I've previously stated that my main objective in the world right now is to continuously buy low-priced Batman Returns items on eBay.
Right.
Just a constant barrage of cheap things that no one needs. Pillow covers from 1992 that are just going to go in a closet. But all at extremely low bargain prices all across the board. And that's it. And the other thing I've been doing is every day I come upstairs and I look out the window here and I just do this to everybody on the street. Just this until somebody knows, and nobody will notice. I once did it for 7 hours and I just went just over and over again. And I'm just looking.
Just full motion, or were you just really instant, like slow motion doing?
I go real slow, but I go all the way around the neck like this, and they don't, because what I'm saying, I'm not just saying you're dead. I'm saying full crazy decapitation. Yeah, that's the kind of threats I like to do to the people.
Well, yeah, you really commit, and I respect that.
I like to threaten people from my third floor window with circular decapitation.
Yeah, I think that's great.
So that's how I've been dealing with the quarantine. What else we got?
Well, Isabel Blue 890 says hi.
You can click on these things and they'll pop up on the screen. Or maybe
I didn't know that.
You don't know, and there it is.
So
are you having tacos today? It's Taco Tuesday. You better, because I am. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not. But I do wish you Godspeed in your Taco Tuesday endeavors. I'm not I'm not a taco person.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to talk about it. Get it?
No.
Get it? This is where I need my laugh track. Thanks, Joe. Quality co-hostmanship there with the laugh.
Yep, it's like you didn't even have to ask for it.
You've always got me. You've always got my back.
I think we got to go with this one because it was asked literally 800 times at once.
Okay.
Can you see it?
Yes, I can, but now I can't see myself at all. It's just questions and a floating Batman head. That's all that exists now on my screen. When will there be a Black Veil Brides concert in Spain? Well, I mean, quite honestly, there won't be any Black Veil Brides concerts anywhere until we're allowed to play. Same with every other band and artist right now. So we would love to play in Spain. We plan on doing a whole world tour. Actually, unfortunately, we were planning by this fall to kind of go into the second phase of the touring cycle, which was going to include all of mainland Europe and all of that stuff and Eastern Europe. And so right now we're just on hold. So we plan to come to Spain. We will come to Spain. We just don't know when right now. We just want, honestly, like everybody, we just want the world to be safe and everybody be fine. And then we'll resume our normal lives. Joe, this one's for you.
I will be going to Spain next week.
Okay. Well, that's, I kept telling you to not, look at this weird shit I got going. I kept telling you to not do that. and you just won't listen to me. Joe, you've pulled up a question here that says, "Can you guys say hi, Landon?"
These are the hard-hitting questions that our followers are asking.
What if I just refuse? What if I just, what if I give Landon one of the circular decapitation moves?
I'll say hi, Langdon.
And I'll say, my Lanta. Hi, Landon. Joe, pull up the next one. Everyone's dying for the next one. And just like I'm going to keep changing colors on this thing. Now I'm very cold. This is my cold face. Cold case.
Cold case, cold face.
A lot of people asking about whether I'm kissing turtles.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you?
And, well, the answer is I'm literally always out there kissing turtles. What I'll say is it's turtle kissing season, baby. And that's most people want to know about what season it is. There's deer hunting season, which I don't participate in. There's flu season. There's pumpkin spice season, and then there is turtle kissing season. And right now is turtle kissing season.
Now, does that encompass all turtles? What about turtle doves?
The only turtles that I won't kiss are the Ninja Turtles, because as sentient speaking teenage boys, it is, it would be inappropriate for me to kiss them, But
Yeah.
the little turtles, the little regular animal turtles, it doesn't bother them, I guess. And if they haven't learned the ability to speak English yet. So just a little kiss on the top of the head, and then I give them one of these, and then we're good. Joe, what inspired you to make the Andy Show?
I actually came up with the show without your involvement. I just wished that I wanted to do a show myself
Called The Andy Show.
Called The Andy Show. And then I thought, oh, well, I know you and your name's Andy. Maybe he'll want to do it.
I had to audition for it. You did a pretty big casting call to get an Andy for the Andy Show. This one is driving me nuts. To get a Andy for the Andy Show. No, the name The Andy Show comes from a report card that I got in 6th grade. And it was a pretty common thing that was said to me by teachers because I was annoying and loud and made a joke of everything and tried to be the class clown. And she wrote on the report card, it said, remember, this isn't the Andy Show. And it always stuck with me. And I was like, you know what? This is the Andy Show. So now this is every opportunity for me to act like the biggest jackass in the world is right here. And so that's why the Andy Show was created, was out of revenge, and vengefulness, which is the best way to start a comedy series, is based upon vengeance. Yeah,
vengeance fight. And you record every episode on DVD and mail it to that teacher, right?
I record every mini-sode, everything we ever do, I put onto a DVD. I burn it to a DVD, and I mail it to her all the time. What do we got? What's the weirdest thing you've done? Joe, let me read it. God damn it. Up in my shit. I can't even see my face because I got the questions over my face. I don't like the bottom square. I much prefer the upper square.
Yeah. Is there a way to switch that?
No. We're fucked. The only way I can do is leave. Here we are. No, it says the weirdest thing I've done in quarantine so far. Goo. Continue to not shave this monstrosity is the weirdest thing that I've done. To be a guy who's got cartoon pirate facial hair is the weirdest thing that I've got going on. What about you, Joe?
I have enrolled in online stripper school.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a male stripper.
Now, what is the criteria for online stripper school? What are they showing you?
Well, there's a lot of instructional how-to videos. How to, thrust and shake your head around.
You got your hand over the mic because you're very muffled. There we go.
Is that better?
That's much better. You need to stop muffling yourself.
I'm a natural.
Like Robert Redford. You're exactly like Robert Redford. We've always said that.
Yes. So yeah, I'm gonna be a stripper soon. I think I'm gonna go the independent route. Chippendales did reach out, but I think I'm gonna venture out on my own. Just do house calls.
Yeah. Well, you shouldn't do house calls right now. You should stay at home and do all your stripping at home, Joe. And get yourself a nice light and a fucking a stand. Put your
Yeah.
phone on there, and yeah, that's. I mean, let's get to the next question though,
I
since
was
now we've
thinking
covered
about
that one
getting
so
the
well.
word out about my skills by going to the protests and then just dancing up on the
Hey,
people with
hey,
guns.
somebody said don't pick your nose in public, and it's hard to pick your nose in public if you're wearing a mask at all times. Okay, so look, I don't like the accusatory tone of that. As someone who is constantly picking their nose, unbeknownst to me, I am constantly doing it at all times. The nose ring was the worst thing I ever did for my picking my nose because it now gives me a thing to fuck around with in my nose and just get up there with all my hands. There's sometimes situations where if I could, I'd just get really tiny hands with little wrists and I would just stick my whole wrists and hands up in there and just pull out all the things that are in there. No response to that one, Joe. You just
Just
nothing.
uh, co-hosting 101 right there.
Sure.
Just let it sit there.
Do you remember when there was like a morning news program for teenagers?
Channel One.
Channel One.
Yes,
Yeah. Didn't Anderson Cooper start on that shit?
I think he did.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a guy named Errol Barnett. I think I was a big fan of his.
Yeah. It was the most pandering, like hit you over the head with the fact that your children news show of all time.
Yes.
It was like,
Yeah.
hey kids, the world's crazy, but we got cool like squeedly guitar, and it'd be like, hey Saddam Hussein, and that was the whole show over and over
Yeah, it
again.
was. It was like 15 minutes, and we were forced to watch it in all the closed circuit TVs at my high school.
Did
Before
anyone
lunch.
in school call you Flanderson Cooper?
They really didn't. No, it was just Flanders.
Missed opportunity.
A missed opportunity, to be sure. I'm trying to figure out how best to hold this to avoid the microphone.
Don't do it sideways because that looks dumb.
Oh, no, see, now my face is blocked. So,
All right, Joe, let me ask you the hard-hitting question here.
yeah,
What is the one food that you will not eat?
I will not eat tree bark. I
All
won't
right,
do it.
fine, fair. I will
won't do
not.
it.
I will not eat any form of vegetable because they are the devil. Veggies are the devil for me.
Yeah,
Now, I need to walk that back just to clarify. I want you guys to eat vegetables because it's healthy, and I fully say everyone should eat healthy things. Me, fuck it. just tofu and peanut butter for the rest of my life. That's it. No vegetables.
apparently, I'm not on FaceTime, and everyone saw my messy ass living room. Did that happen?
I have no idea what that means. Did you flip around or something? Or are you FaceTiming someone?
I don't know. Perhaps I am.
It looks like you're just sitting on a wicker basket of some kind. Joe,
Yes.
here's another hard-hitting question for you. Is a hot dog a sandwich?
Controversial opinion, but I'm going to say yes on the grounds that it is bread and meat.
Hey, well, that's not fair because I don't fucking eat meat, and I could say, so it's not a sandwich? Is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich not a sandwich?
Well, that's true. As I was saying, it doesn't have to be meat to be a
Horse
sandwich,
shit.
but it's
I'm
bread
calling
and
horse
a
shit
fixin'.
on you. I am calling, which is not a terminology, but I'm calling horse shit on you.
It is bread and a fixin'. I'll say that.
All right, there's fixins inside.
Yeah,
All
exactly.
right, what's next? Someone just said bye. There we go. Bye. uh,
This isn't riveting material here?
you don't love this? You don't love watching us say the worst things? All right, what do we got? What's next? Is cereal a soup? Now, this has already been covered, I believe, on a recent episode of the show. Yes, it is, and it's the best type of soup because it doesn't involve any disgusting vegetables. Now, I don't know about you, but I don't understand why so many soups have to have all kinds of bits in them of
Bits and
bullshit.
pieces.
I'm not
Bits
a
and
bits guy. I don't like any kind of bits unless those bits are ice cream pieces in the soup.
cookie dough.
I'm not down. Yeah, that's it. All right, look, I'll eat a fine soup. I'll eat a broth if it's full of cookie dough. So if someone could come up with a cookie dough broth formula for me, I would be hugely appreciative.
Yeah, that sounds delicious.
Joe, what's your favorite drag from RuPaul's Drag Race?
Um, Speed Racer is my favorite racer, I think.
Okay, you have almost no answers for any of these questions. It's just hopeless. All right, my favorite is either probably Jinx Monsoon or Adore Delano. We toured with Adore Delano, but I like Jinx Monsoon a lot.
A solid
Big
choice.
fan.
Yeah.
What's your favorite way to have potatoes, Joe? Now, you're just going to give some bullshit answer about how I like to put them in a fucking tree and then dance around the tree and then say, hey, I'm the potato queen.
Shout out to the Potato Queen. You know who you are. My favorite way, what? Smothered, covered, diced.
Danny Glover.
Danny Glover. Yeah. I'll eat potatoes of any kind, really. Whether it's a French fry or a tater tot, hash brown, baked potato.
I'm gonna go gnocchis, which I don't know if that's the correct pronunciation,
I don't know
but
what
I
that
haven't
is.
had that in these many years. It's like a potato motherfucking pasta.
That
That's
sounds
it.
tasty. I like pasta
Hey,
and potatoes.
spork. I mean, this one's already. We can cover this one quickly. Spork. You got to combine both.
Yeah, that's true. Um,
What's next, Joe? What's your favorite song you have made? Joe's obviously his favorite would be Cheeto Blasphemy or any of the
yes.
Cheeto Blasphemy record that's about to be coming out
Yep,
in
2023.
I said it the other day on our Instagram Q&A. I said it at 2035.
Oh, yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah.
Or I think I said it at 3035. So we've got a tremendous amount of time before that's coming out. So anyway, that's we got a lot of time for that. My favorite song is when I was a little kid, I had an entrance song. Some people might be familiar with Little Johnny Rickfield, which was my alias as a child.
Yes.
Uh, and that was I wanted to have my own cool stage name, and I loved Johnny Rotten, and I loved the name Rick Springfield when I heard it on the radio as a kid. I didn't know anything about Rick Springfield, so I combined them, and I was small, so little Johnny Rickfield, and I would make my dad announce me. I would wear my Fisher Price roller skates, and I would make my dad announce me before I would go into the kitchen every night. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Little Johnny. And then I would sing a song that I can't remember how it went, but it was something along the lines of like, hello, yes, I am Little Johnny Rickfield. It's not dissimilar to the Biersack side of my family singing a second verse to the Happy Birthday
Right.
song,
What is
which
it again?
is
You're welcome.
I thank you, I do. I thank you, I do. I thank you, dear family. I thank you, I do. Sung to the tune of Happy Birthday.
Right. Yeah, I
All right.
like it.
So that's What else we got? What's next?
The best song to put on repeat every night
Well,
when I go to bed, I put on This Is the Song That Never Ends from Lamb Chop.
yeah,
Which is
not
a
dissimilar
reference
to that. People who went to the last Andy Black tour may have gotten familiar with the "And They Don't Stop Coming" cut of "Hey There, You're an All-Star," which is when it gets to the "And They Don't Stop Coming" and they don't stop, and we would just play that on loop at the end of every show for a long amount of time, and then people would be upset. Best series on Netflix, Joseph.
I'm gonna go with Ozark.
Okay. I have no preference. I like a lot of Netflix series, and I'm not going to say Netflix. I'm going to say that the best series that's going to be on anywhere, regardless of where it lives, is Paradise City. So who knows where that will be?
Ooh, good answer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Very self-aggrandizing. I'm aware of it, but it was a choice I made here. Okay. So we have to name each other with our stripper names. So Joe, what what do you think my stripper name would be?
Legs Chandelier.
Oh, that's very good. Leg Chandelier is beautiful.
Thank you.
I was just going to call you Chicken McNuggets. That's it. Just Chicken McNuggets. That's all you get.
I'm a big fan of that. That sounds good. Nice and salty.
By the way, please, anyone watching this, please develop some sort of fan art or some sort of art to represent Leg Chandelier and Chicken McNuggets and tag us in it in the Andy Show. At the Andy Show TV. Please do, because we'd love to see it.
Oh,
all right. Joseph, what's next here?
I don't, but maybe you do.
I have no idea what this means. So, no.
Sorry to disappoint you, but we do not.
I mean, I remember the idea of soft pretzels, like Auntie Anne's.
Yeah, I'm a fan of them. I approve of them.
I don't approve of them.
Oh, you don't?
I don't agree with what soft pretzels have been doing recently.
You like your pretzels small and hard?
Yes, sir. Can I have a birthday shout out, May 7th? Happy birthday, Evangeline _Fonseca. What else we got?
Oh, I thought May 7th was having a birthday. So the shout out would be happy birthday, May 7th.
Happy birthday to May the 7th. May the 7th be with you.
Yeah.
Hey, poop emojis! Yeah! Just what you needed. A stack of shit emojis. All right, come on, Joseph. You're the host with the most right now. Let's do this. If you put one lasagna on top of another lasagna, is it two lasagnas or one big one? Everyone knows it's mega lasagna.
Mega.
And it was invented by Chicken McNugget in the 1830s. And if you stack one lasagna on top of the other, you actually unlock a portal to heaven. So That's all you need to do. And then you go up to the sky like the rapture. What's next? If you were a bread, what kind of bread would you be?
I'd be a soft pretzel.
I just want once to be able to answer the question first. My ego is going insane right now, Joe. Do you understand? To satiate the level of fucking self-loving I have.
I know. I was waiting to see how long it would take for you to point that out.
You motherfucker. Mustache is just running on fumes. My favorite kind of bread, I would be a buffalo, which is the type of bread that's made by a bison.
That sounds great.
Don't even like my jokes. You mother...
I'm trying to find a question.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Speaking of which...
It's just payback for what I perceived to be meanness when we were children. Because Joe is a couple years older than me, and so when we were children, there was a time where we were thick as thieves, and then as he started to get a little bit older, he wanted to be more associated with our older cousins, and I wasn't as cool. And so I've been getting him back for that 1 year period for our entire adult life. Because I thought Joe was the coolest person ever, and then he didn't want to hang out with me, so I was like, when I grow up, I'm going to be a dick to you.
Mission accomplished.
Andy, tell us some awkward social situations you've encountered. They're innumerable. I don't mean to pull this, but really just watch any one of our episodes of this show, because I basically can't do anything. I really can't even leave the house without something going wrong. So that's most of my life.
You and me both.
Joe, if you could have any power, what would it be?
You want me to answer first?
I do. I want you to answer first. My ego feels good now. I got all powered up.
If I could have any power, it would be that I wouldn't need to poop ever.
So do you still have poop? Or your food just disintegrates into sweat or pee?
I still eat like normal, but then whether it comes off, I mean, I wouldn't know what happens to it. Maybe it comes out in coughs. Well, I don't know.
So when you cough, you take a shit out of your mouth.
No, it would be vaporized.
I don't like this at all.
Yeah.
So
I'm
wait,
not a fan of
does it stink like a shit? Like when you open your mouth, it just
No,
comes out.
No, that was just really a way to get it out of my system. I didn't think that far in advance when I had the power.
Yeah.
Um, how about you?
Well, I would say my ideal situation would be, uh, let's see. The ideal situation for me to have superpowers would, and I've gone over this before, would be the ability to carry every grocery bag in one go
Ooh,
and have none of the bags break and have it be super comfortable and not a ridiculous scenario where all 75 feet of me is covered in bags. Because there are times if I'm out, like if Juliet and I go to the grocery store, then we got four hands to hold
yes,
bags.
yes.
If I'm out on my own, I got sometimes 10, 15 bags. What are you going to do with 10, 15? So my superpower would be Inspector Gadget arms that expand. I'd say go grocery arms, and then they expand.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I would wear a Batman mask the whole time. I don't
of
know if you
course.
can see where my hand. There it is. There it is. I would
Yeah,
wear this, so I get to wear something cool. But then my power is just go gadget arms.
I think that's perfect. I wish I
Yeah,
had just
or vanilla teeth. That's the other one I'd be really into.
vanilla teeth.
So my teeth are like, like the gum that has like a soft vanilla or hard vanilla shell on mint gum. If
Yes.
my teeth had like a vanilla coating on the backside, so at any time I could just get a little lick of vanilla on my teeth.
Oh, that'd be nice.
Maybe, maybe a vanilla bean. So it's got those
I'm
little
a
the
fan
little
of the vanilla bean.
specks. Oh yeah,
Would
that's
you
yeah.
ever
So
live on a farm? And if so, what would you farm?
I would farm old Nintendo game systems and try
Nice.
to grow them into full size like gaming. Like do you remember like when we in the 90s we had those little games that were like I had Batman ones naturally,
Yeah,
but they were like
little
they were
handheld
just a
thing.
single game, yeah. And I would play with those. I want to make them big. That's it. That's a terrible answer. I want to make big games.
Big
I don't even
games?
play fucking video games.
No, but hey, this is
Joe, let me ask
you're
you a
on it
better
for fun.
question. Let me ask you a better question. What would you farm if you were a farmer boy?
If I were a farmer boy, well, first of all, I'd live on Pepperidge Farm.
Oh,
Um,
good call.
yeah, and yeah, I would farm goldfish crackers because those come
Okay.
from the ground, as you know.
Yeah.
And so I would grow them and harvest them and enjoy them.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
What if, and let me just add a little thing to that. What if also on your goldfish farm we had a cheese lake that once they grow from the ground, we let them go live in the cheese lake and then they swim around in there.
Ooh, I'm a fan of that.
Yeah, it sounds good, doesn't it?
And then could you scoop them up and then they'd be like cheese covered cheese crackers?
You'd have to wait for them to die of natural causes. I would not let you eat any of them until they're dead.
Well, that's true.
So
I mean, all
they'd have to
animals.
live the entirety of their life, and then you could eat them once they're dead.
Um, yeah, that sounds good. I respect that.
Hey, Joe, let me ask you a question. Do you like scented candles?
No.
I fucking love scented candles. Essentially, my entire home, Joe can attest to this, smells like Halloween all year round. I fucking love pumpkin scented things. Any kind of scent. Every room in the damn house has a scented candle in it. It's a huge health hazard. It's very dangerous. All the smoke alarms are going off all the time.
Yeah,
Just
but your
always
house
going
always
on.
smells great, so it's worth it, right?
That's right, sir. That is right. All right, we got time for a few more. Let's do two more.
Uh,
I saw one that just said, "Do I wear contact lenses?" I do not. I am not someone who yet has to wear glasses. The assumption is that that will happen. Both of my parents wound up needing to wear glasses in their late 30s, so my assumption is that I'm going to be heading towards that when I get to that point in my life. But right now, no glasses, not yet.
lucky man. I was 12.
Well, that was your penance for not being so nice to me when we were kids some of the time. I
That's
said,
true.
I
That's
said,
true.
take this man's eyes. God, please take this man's eyesight.
But you didn't account for the fact that glasses exist, so I've been able to overcome that.
I saw Downey's in here. Say hi, Superhero HQ. Hi, Downey. All
Hi,
right.
Downey.
So this one, I actually just want you to answer this one because I'm obviously the Batman guy. I want to know if you were Batman, Joe, who would be your Robin?
Um, I would go with Joe Pesci.
All right. So in this world, the vengeance, the knight,
Yeah.
is you with, and then your sidekick is an 80-year-old Italian man.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it.
Yeah. Yeah. That, you know,
By the
but
way, Joe Pesci is
that
fucking great.
universe.
For those of you who don't know, we are obsessed with Joe Pesci. We love him. We
Yeah.
put him on all kinds of things. What would Pat's stripper name be? Also, congrats on the day, Pat. Yes, congrats to Pat, our co-host with the Mo-host, and he and his wife Candace had a beautiful baby girl, and he will be back on the show at some point when he's ready. But obviously, there are more important things going on. So what you get to name him? What would Pat's stripper name be? By the way, someone said I fucking hate Joe Pesci, which is just
Get out.
just so aggressive. He's an American treasure.
Pat's stripper name would be Bugles.
Bugles. So just to recap here before we go, my stripper name is what?
Leg Chandelier.
Leg Chandelier.
Yeah.
Joe's stripper name is Chicken McNuggets.
Yeah.
And Pat's stripper name is Bugles. Ah, it's great. It's high quality shit.
Yeah.
All right, let's do one last question here. It's big pressure here, Joe. You got to pick a good one. All right. What's the absolute worst name you could give a child? I have gone over this before. My name for the child that I would like is my grandpa, because of all of the scenarios that would occur after that, i.e., have you met my grandpa? This is my grandpa. You bring a baby up, say, this is my grandpa. My grandpa wet the bed last night. My grandpa had his first kiss. My grandpa is going to prom. My grandpa is doing all kinds of things. If you have a child named my grandpa, it really changes your conversational scenarios quite a bit. Juliet is not interested in this name, but I will be starting a change.org petition to one day allow for me to name a human being my grandpa.
I was going to say ulcer, because then I could say my ulcer is, keeping me up all night.
So Ulcer Flanders, the future Ulcer Flanders.
Yep.
Well,
I guess it would be my ulcer for that.
Well, it could be your ulcer, it could be my ulcer. Thank you so much to everybody who joined us on this live stream. We have new episodes on the Andy Show TV page. Every Sunday we got mini-sodes. This week we had Remington Leith, who, by the way, today is his birthday, so happy birthday, Remington.
Yeah.
And we've got another guest coming next week, another guest after that. You can go to www.theandyshow.tv and subscribe for as low as $2 a month for episode every week, full-length interviews, hour-long episodes, all kinds of special stuff. So please do that. And if you're not interested, then that's fine too. But we offer it, so please watch us so that we have someone to talk to. We hope everybody's safe and happy. Thanks for joining us for this, and we're going to do this again. I like this. We gotta get the Lonald on this soon.
Yeah, Lonald needs to get on here for sure.
Yeah, see where his beard's at. See where his beard's been.
Hey, how do I make sure that this thing is saved?
It'll prompt you when we go off of here. It'll say save it.
So I can hit end.
Did he leave? Are you back? So yes, when you're ready, Joe, everyone say bye, Joe.
Goodbye, everyone.
Goodbye, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you for killing it with your mustache. Thanks, Joe. We'll see you soon. Bye.
Bye, everybody.